Hello and welcome. Thank you for your interest in Pleasantville Astrology, either in person in Pleasantville, New York, or worldwide via Zoom. When I was a boy, I had a fascination with the planets and the stars, and I wanted to be an astronomer. Aged 12, two things happened to change that. The first was that I realized that I didn't have enough talent in either physics or mathematics, and the second was that I got a vocational call to become an actor. So I've been an actor for more than 40 years, and the chances are that you've never heard of me. And the reason for that is that most of my work has been on stage, not screen. I've worked from northern Scotland to southern Australia, from Jerusalem to Beijing, and at many places in between, including the National Theatre in London, on Broadway, off-Broadway, and in the States, from Florida to Minnesota, from Texas to California. And I've had a great time. In my line, they pay you in fun. But it is, of course, a completely irresponsible way to make a living. So about a decade ago, I decided to get a proper job, and I became an astrologer. Well, it's so obvious, isn't it? Actor, astrologer, they both begin with A, and I wasn't interested in accounting or acrobatics. You could say that astrology is astronomy without the physics and the maths. You could say that, but it wouldn't be exactly accurate. Astrology is the meeting point between arithmetic and mythology, between psychology and intuitive reasoning, between physics, quantum physics, and metaphysics. And it does help if you know some basics of solar systemic geometry. And in this line, as King Lear said to his daughter Cordelia, we can take upon us the mystery of things. How and why does it work? Well, in several thousand years, no one has yet come up with a plausible explanation. Present-day scientific orthodoxy is rife with denial, and practicing astrologers are mostly content to explore this exquisite, sophisticated magic without needing to know much more than that it does indeed seem to work. And maybe one day we may all understand much more about the how and the why, but that day is not yet. A common complaint from people who dismiss the art astrological is that all the people born under the same sign do not have the same kind of day or the same kind of life. Consider the following. In an astrological chart, there are 12 zodiacal signs relating to the date of birth within the year. There are 12 houses relating to either time of day and or place of birth on the planet. Any one of the signs can tenant any one of the houses. 12 times 12 equals 144. And most astrologers work with 10 planetary bodies, so you can see that there are, at a minimum, at least 1,440 variables when it comes to casting a natal chart, which is why each person's natal chart is unique in the way that each individual human is unique. And the one thing the chart cannot show you is you, the essential you-ness of you. There are echoes here with theatre and with acting. Theatre is also a symbol, a metaphor for life. And as the saying goes, acting is choices. Take a simple phrase like, "Hello, I haven't seen you for a long time." You could play it cheerfully with welcome and delight. "Hello, I haven't seen you for a long time." Or you could play it dismissive, abrupt, and unfriendly. "Hello, I haven't seen you for a long time." Similarly, with your astrological chart, which is a symbolic map of the sky at the moment of your arrival here on Earth, every planetary placement can be expressed in many different ways. In your chart, there are symbols that show possibilities, talents, and potentials, just as there are signatures of areas in life where there may be challenges, obstacles, and delays. We all have them. How you play these astrological dialogues is up to you. We live at the interface of predestiny and free will. As in acting, so in astrology. You get the role, but you don't get told how to play it. So, if you're interested in exploring this endlessly fascinating subject with me, use one of the various ways to contact me via the website. As I've said, I find astrology endlessly fascinating, but I'm still an actor. So I'll conclude with a quote from Shakespeare. "When I consider everything that grows, holds in perfection but a little moment, that this huge stage presenteth naught but shows, whereon the stars in secret influence comment." Thanks for watching. I look forward to hearing from you.